To begin this, we need to learn to be together. We need to be together with another. I need to consider myself. So the turning point will be when tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people become aware. Why am I in this place? Why do I do this work? Do I want to be providing a service, keeping people safe, filling in the risk assessments, getting to people to college on time, getting the plans done, following the actions, keeping the bathroom floor mopped, checking the petty cash tin? Do I want to provide a service, or do I want to be of service? So the notion of being of service is fundamentally different. It's a sense of relationship, something mutual, a sense of exchange, a sense of flow, a sense of not knowing. In each moment, I don't know what you need. People have told me there's folders about you, there's a story that's told about who you are, but who knows what might come in this moment. I need to be with you. And if we can connect with the richness of that, the honour, the privilege it is to be in the life of another, with this sense of awe and wonder about what this could become. So people whose lives have been perhaps small and contained and framed by, let's say, service land, which is kept people safe and kept staff in buildings and kept things going, and we've commissioned and we've contracted and things happen. So let's say somebody is a person is familiar with a certain terrain. They're familiar with being separated from the act of a meal being cooked. They're familiar with this territory of the smells are over here, the staff are chatting to each other, and here I am once again sitting in the front room with the TV on. What an honour it might be to wonder about that territory, and what an honour it might be to be that worker that connects with what they're there to do and goes to sit beside that person and wonders about, is there a way for us to do this together? For both those people, that's courage. This involves courage. There's a sense of, I'm leaving the kitchen now, I'm coming towards you, I'm wondering about an invitation, I'm wondering about a way for us to be together, because it's your food, it's not mine, it's your house, it's not mine, it's your kitchen, it's not mine. Can this be our space together where we create something new? Maybe it's too much, maybe it's scary. I've learnt to be here. I'm familiar with this. Maybe it's scary for the worker to leave their colleague who's going to think, well, where have they gone? I was enjoying that chat about the cinema. This is an act of, on one level it's very simple, it's about moving from separation to togetherness, but on another level it's that there's a sense of a warrior spirit that we need to invoke. Because if it was easy, we'd have done it already. And this willingness for one human that's got this identity of worker to fully be with another human that's got this identity of service user is in that moment something profound takes place. Those of us that are privileged to be on some level on this journey If we can create that, if we can create the conditions where that takes place through what we learn, what we teach, what we share, the stories that we tell, that's valuing people now. Because look, I'm on my own. Oh, how about cooking dinner together? How about I sit with you and peel some potatoes and just tune and be with you, give you a sense that I'm with you. That's the biggest shift. So now we're together. Now we can begin to wonder about who I am. And maybe I'll go still, and maybe you'll be with me. And we'll wonder about how many hours and days I spend sitting alone. And maybe you'll be the model for togetherness, and maybe other people will come and join. That's where it has to begin. That's the tipping point. That's the tipping point. When we create the conditions for personal acts of togetherness, which involves the worker in the kitchen becoming aware that they're in the kitchen and becoming aware that the person that they're there to serve is separate, that they bridge that gap. And sometimes that feels like an enormous gap. It feels like it's as big as the universe when you're in these environments. People feel so far apart. So that's what I think it will take, is that choice. It's a choice.